So, can we talk?
Yeah, sure.
Let's. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
It's Gabby and Max again.
Yay.
Uh,
2 weeks in a
we,
row.
we seem to have moved this to another day. I don't know. Yeah. How have you been, Max?
uh, Considering I saw lots of parts of actual dead bodies today, I'm pretty okay.
That? Okay, well, now you have to tell class about that. That's actually interesting.
Yeah, something interesting is happening. So since I'm studying nursing, we got to go to Melbourne University today, and they have an area that's specific for like their medical students, like general public and such can't get inside, and they have their own specific body donor program. So like if you die within like 60 kilometers, I don't know how many miles that is, but if you die within however many kilometers and you're a donor, you get to be on display in the university. Yay.
That sounds interesting.
I will admit, I think we've talked about it in a previous episode that I don't get squicked out so much. This kind of squicked me out a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was interesting, but at the same time it's like these are actual people, and it's like, "Oh, okay. I can still see your face in some of these. Okay." Yeah.
Yeah, I would not be okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, there was a few bits that got me feeling a bit it kind of rustled my jimmies a bit in some areas of the display. I'm sure people can or have a wild guess at which ones that is. But yeah.
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 Yeah. Ta-da, that was my day. It was a 4-hour drive for maybe an hour in the museum and then home. Yeah.
So 8 hours round trip for an hour of doing nothing.
Pretty much.
Sounds fun.
Story of my life when I'm being dragged to Melbourne. Because I am a country bum, so it's like half an hour to the nearest town from my town. Yeah.
Always fun. Yeah, I know, you live out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, good day, mate.
Yeah, you bogan.
I'm not a bogan.
A bogan is an Australian redneck for all those
I
listening.
I am not I'm not a redneck, okay?
Kinda.
No.
So, I just went through my Steam library and something interesting just popped up.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, that's why I was kind of distracted because I was confused and I was looking up what the fuck it was because I have, one of my favorite games in the last couple of years has been Shadowrun Returns
Yes.
because it's a really good RPG, like, and it's pretty and it's really fun, and it had DLC come out, Dragonfall. Well, I bought Dragonfall and I have Shadowrun Returns, and then today Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut popped up in my Steam library.
Huh.
And apparently, they released Dragonfall with a bunch of new content and stuff like that, and all prettyified and stuff. It just released I guess it would now be, yeah, I guess earlier today, because it must have dropped at midnight. Um, it auto added to my library because I own the DLC.
Yeah.
So I I don't fuck I okay, cool. I'm okay with this. I just wasn't I wasn't really expecting that. So now I've got the director's cut of Dragonfall
It is now yours.
to do now.
Congratulations.
It adds in a shit ton of new stuff and new Huh. Alright, cool. Well, and that I guess immediately brings me to my thoughts about Steam and how awesome it is.
Yes, good.
Because it makes me think about like Indie Game the movie. I got that through Humble Bundle way back during one of their indie bundles. And a while ago they released a different cut of the movie. It had a bunch of bonus content, all this other stuff. And they actually had in Steam DLC for a movie.
Oh yeah.
And it added in like the special edition stuff added in a shit ton of like new videos and extra content and like post movie stuff because I think they recorded it like a year or two after.
Yeah.
So they like revisit all the people who had made the games that were featured in the movie and stuff, and go back and revisit with Phil Fish and Team Meat and everybody else. And
Meat.
nerd. And yeah, they released the special edition as DLC for people who didn't already own it. For I think it was like $5.
That's not bad.
And yeah, like $5 for I think it was like another hour of content and stuff for a movie that was already like $10. And I was kind of amazed by that. Like, there's DLC for a movie now. I don't have to rebuy the entire fucking thing.
That's pretty cool.
And same thing when Deus Ex Human Revolution, the director's cut came out for that. If you owned the game already, you got 50% off.
Damn.
And if you owned the DLC Missing Link, you got another 25% off. So buying a copy of Deus Ex Director's Cut, or Human Revolution Director's Cut, was $5 for a completely reworked game that included the DLC built into the game, better graphics and sound stuff, reworked maps, reworked boss fights, and it was $5 to get it.
Yeah.
And you're not, and like it wouldn't do that if you brought your copy of Deus Ex into Walmart, you know? They're not gonna go, oh, well, you own this, and so here's 50% off at the register. No, they're not gonna do that. Like, fucking digital delivery. Fuck yes.
Hell yeah, man.
And yeah, so that was a thing I noticed. And lately I've been playing The Fall and Guild Wars 2 again and Warframe
And Finding Ted.
Finding Teddy.
Teddy, close enough.
No, Ted is a person's name. Teddy is a thing.
A Ted can be a Teddy.
No.
Yes.
No. I played Finding Teddy, and I've been playing Far Cry and stuff lately. And I tried playing Minecraft, and I don't know what it is. It's weird. And I'm in ramble mode again, sorry.
It's all good.
But I found certain games, and even games similar to them don't always do it, but Minecraft really makes me really anxious. Like, it makes my agoraphobia go way off the charts. And a game like Cube World, which is pretty much just Minecraft, doesn't.
For
A game like...
For those who
a
don't
game-
know, what is it? Agoraphobia is fear of
Agoraphobia is it's a fear of wide open spaces and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like Minecraft, if I can get into a cave system, I'm good for life. Like, I will spend days down in that cave system and never come back out. I'll build a house down there and fucking live there.
Caves for days.
It's the one way I can play the game without getting anxious. But I've noticed Minecraft really sets me off, but Far Cry 2 doesn't. Far Cry 2 looks really realistic for a game from 2008. And it still does. Like, on the highest settings, it looks very real. And it doesn't set me off, but Minecraft really does. And Cube World doesn't, but,
Would that be because there's like a limit to the world, whereas Minecraft it keeps kind of going and going and going and going and going?
I think, but then Cube World would do the same thing, because Cube World has no limit.
Then again, Cube World looks very cartoony. It's like very one color per thing, whereas Minecraft sort of has like clouds and stuff.
Well, Cube World does too.
Oh, okay.
Cube World's actually Cube World is like it just has like a more simplified, but at the same time it's more detailed than Minecraft.
Yeah, that might be it. That it's more simplified, like
But it's
because
also
it's
more detailed.
because
Like,
it's
you
different.
have-
I mean,
Yeah, but you have like a variation in size in Cube World of
Yeah.
the different, like everything is made of those cubes, but they can be like the size of a single pixel, or they can be the size of a Minecraft block, and
yeah. So on.
that's the thing. I don't really get why. Like, Minecraft sets me off really bad. Skyrim doesn't. Skyrim doesn't set me off. I don't get why. But Minecraft does. There was another game that does too, and I cannot remember the name of it right now. I was playing it a little bit ago. Borderlands 2 has been lately.
Oh, yeah?
And I don't know why. Yeah, I haven't been able to log in. It was a game I was testing. I was testing my computer with it, and it was really making me
Yeah.
not want to do things. It wasn't Remember Me. What game did I test? The new Tomb Raider.
Oh yes.
The new Tomb Raider freaked me the fuck out,
Yeah.
and I don't know why. Because that isn't even all that wide open.
Them
Like, but
HD
that-
graphics though.
well, Skyrim looks just as good,
Yeah, true.
and Skyrim doesn't do it.
Perhaps-
It's just like certain.
Yeah, perhaps it's got to be context. Perhaps would it be? Do you think?
I don't know. It's because Skyrim, I guess, because I can be heavily armored and have spells. I don't know, but then at the same time, Minecraft, you're heavily armored and have spells.
Yeah.
Well, not really spells, potions, but like in Cube World, it doesn't get to me, but at the same, Cube World is pretty much Minecraft without the crafting
Yeah.
or the mines. Actually, there's mines. I just never found any.
Yeah.
I don't. Hell, there was a platformer I was playing. Well, that one kind of is a. That one's kind of a given. Fucking Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge sets me off really.
Oh.
bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I understand that.
That goes on like 5 or 6 phobias of mine. So, yeah, I want to play Mirror's Edge, but no.
Let's talk about phobias today.
You know what? Let's talk about phobias.
Fuck yeah.
All right, just say I need to. There's gonna be a loud sound, and I don't want to edit it out, so I'm gonna shift in my chair.
Okay.
All right, I'm not sitting on my leg anymore.
Good job.
I had to turn my damn chair. But yeah, no. Let's talk about phobias, since that seems like an interesting topic.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you're actually recording too.
I am. I am. I can see it in
Alright.
front of me.
Yeah, I'm watching my waveform just to make sure.
Yeah, it's like, is it working? Yeah. But I'm not sure what the actual term is, but I'm super, super afraid of thunder. Lightning, I'm absolutely fine with lightning as long as it's not too close. But thunder, just goodbye harmonious bells, hello Russell Jimmies. It just,
Yeah.
I've been in the call with you quite a few times, and there's thunder, and I just squick. I just nut.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not nice. I think it's just how loud it is and how it can be like right overhead, sort of thing. But yeah, nah. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking up what that is, so keep going.
Okay. I suppose I'm also afraid of heights because I have an interesting story about heights and when I was little. I think I've told you this one. Because I am super short-sighted, like anyone who puts my glasses on are like, what the fuck's wrong with you? But when I was little, my parents took me to a theme park, and I suppose in a bid to try and cure my already existent fear of heights, they put me on a Ferris wheel. And,
Oh god, aversion therapy. No, I'm not even kidding. Aversion therapy is just
it
fucking
really is,
awful.
yeah. Like, small, like if you, I'm trying to think of the terminology. If you introduce the stimulus in small amounts, it's not too bad. But if you just throw them in fucking free-for-all, fend for yourself sort of thing.
It doesn't matter what you do. It's still fucked up to do to somebody.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what, it's a fucked up thing to do.
If you're listening, hi, Mum.
Aversion therapy is horrible. And you should not do it to your children or your loved ones.
But, my parents had...
Also, hi Max's mom. I would actually like to meet you sometime.
Yeah, we're working on that. Slowly.
Yeah, slowly.
But anyway, my parents are disputing about who was actually in the Ferris wheel with me. Cause,
Yeah?
yeah, but we got on first, and you have to stop for everyone else who gets on. And by the time we got to the top of the Ferris wheel, little 5-year-old something me was trying to climb out of the carriage because I wanted to get down.
Yeah,
I had had enough. I wanted to get down. And I can't remember if it was Mum or Dad, but they had they're literally having to hold me down into the seat saying, no, look at the boats, look at the boats, look at the boats. And I'm like, I don't want to look at the boats, I want to get down, stop. So, that wasn't fun. So, and later in life, in year 7, you know those really big swings that you have to have a group of people pulling a rope to like swing you up, and then you pull a... No, you don't know?
That sounds like an Australian thing. That's not anything we do.
It probably is. Anyway, so there's like... It's kind of like a pulley system, so you've got like the rest of the team like pulling you further up, and you're God knows however many meters in the air. And then when you finally get to the top, you pull... Shut up. Because you use feet. Jesus.
Meters are better, I'm not even gonna lie. I like metric more.
Yeah. So anyway, you like pull this little cord and it unhinges you and you go fucking flying. It's like a giant swing. But even more ridiculous. So I'd been watching everyone go before me and I'm just like, oh yeah, I can maybe get about halfway up that. I got in, I started screaming, and I was maybe my height from the ground.
You are worse than me, and I have panic attacks at work on the ladders that go 9 feet in the air.
Shush, it was scary. But then, I must admit, later on I did go on the Flying Fox over a fucking lake, and I was relatively okay.
Well, oh, I can hear myself again.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Your computer's fucked up and stupid.
Eh.
You use a Mac. Macs are dumb. I don't care. Send the hate.
Hate is not dead.
No, I'm fine in planes. I actually enjoy flying. But I don't even think mine is a fear of heights. It's a fear of whatever I'm on collapsing and me falling.
Oh, yeah.
That's what my main fear is. So, like, I end up freaking out about that. Like, the ladders at work creak and bend and stuff because they're old and they don't replace them after they get damaged.
Oh, fuck that.
Because Home Depot is, if nothing, cheap as fuck with their workers and safety. Safety. Fuck safety. Why would we ever pay for... No, literally, we have a battery that's been leaking acid for the entire time I've worked there.
What?
Since April. And they won't replace it. It just doesn't work.
Is it, like, on stock, or is it, like, in something?
is in one of the machines that we use every day.
Oh,
Yeah, no, they won't replace it.
fantastic.
The other battery died, like, completely just doesn't work, so we have to use the one that leaks acid.
Buy another one?
They won't. They refuse to buy it.
It's
And it's not
Home
the
Depot.
store.
Just use one of your own stock.
No, these are, like, big
Oh.
industrial batteries that are, like, up to my knee or bigger.
I will
of
admit, I
batteries.
always get worried when you go to work, because I'm always worried that something's gonna happen again.
I'm not even gonna lie, it's not, like, the safest place I've ever worked in.
No. God.
Also,
like,
I'm playing
OHS, what is
Warframe because
OHS?
there's an alert.
Ah, okay.
And, well, no, I fucked up, and I took weapons that weren't modded because I was resetting my mods on everything.
Sucks to be
So
you.
I'm doing, like, no damage.
Sucks to be you, nerd.
Anyway, yeah, no, it's safety they don't give a shit about. Like, and I don't mean, like, this is my, like, just this store. Like, my store is actually fairly decent on that compared to some of the other ones I've worked at.
Oh, goody.
Like, that's why I broke multiple bones in Texas.
Baby, no.
And why I have, like, spent multiple, now, I've had 2 leave of absences because of injuries at work. Like, there's a reason this shit happens, and it's because safety is not their main concern.
That's not
They,
fake.
and again, it's not anything to do with my store. My store is actually fairly decent about that in a lot of ways, but yeah, I partially, like I talked about it on here a couple times, I partially dislocated my knee a few months ago.
Yep.
Down in Texas, I split my skull open and broke my arm and both feet. I have done a lot of dumb things at work, yes, but also, like, when the
Oh, something, like, moved on you, didn't it? When you were lifting it last.
no, it was my foot got caught in the stupid
Yeah.
grating on the ladder because they don't build ladders with, like, they're, like, big holes in them to
Yep.
reduce weight and also so that you have a place to stand on, I guess is what it would be.
Yeah.
But the treads of my boots got caught with, like, the raised bumps in them, and it twisted my knee out of socket when I turned. So, because I was carrying a, like, half-pound box at the time. So it wasn't anything too heavy or anything. It was just my knee got fucked because my boots got caught in the grating because they don't have and it's only some of them. Some of them are flat with, like, indents for traction.
Yeah.
And some of them are like that poorly designed one that I got fucked up on. And then you have leaking batteries and batteries that don't work. And we were told one time, because we have to carry orange flags with us when we go when we're using machinery when customers are around.
Like, I am here.
Well, it's to prevent somebody getting run over by a goddamn, like, forklift or some shit, because
Yeah.
oh, this is something that happened in Texas, and I know we're not talking about phobias anymore, but I actually got a bad review for us on Yelp at the store in Texas because I got pissed off and told a guy off for it was 6:30 in the morning. We had just opened a half hour before. I had been there. I had closed the night before, so I didn't get off till 1, and I had to be back into work at 4. So I had
Shit.
maybe 2 hours of sleep that day. Maybe. And guy comes in. I have multiple gates blocking off areas of blocking off 2 aisles because we have a guy doing forklift work in one of the aisles, and we have to block off the aisle that they're on and the aisle on the opposite side so that in case anything falls off the back end of that aisle, nobody will get hurt.
Let me guess, he went through the barriers.
He walked right through the gate on the side with the forklift. He just walked past the big bright orange gate with the stop signs and everything on it. And when I came over, I'm just like, hey, you need to get the hell out of here. He's running the machinery. Like, you, he's like, well, I didn't. I'm like, how do you miss the big bright orange gate that you had to open to get past? Like, you didn't miss anything. You
Genius.
And then so his wife, who wasn't even there, it was him and another guy. His wife went on Yelp or Google or something and wrote a bad review about me being rude to her husband. And I'm like, your husband, fuck it, you didn't mention the fact that he like literally did something that we could have kicked him out of the store for. That was a safety violation that could have got us fined a few $1,000s.
Oh yeah.
It was just, oh hey, you were rude and like, because I asked him very kindly to please move, to please not go past the gates after he went by. And he's like, whoa, I didn't see any gates. I'm like, you had to move it. And then he started getting pissed off at me, and I was like, okay, you know what? Get the hell out of here.
Just like GTFO.
And, yeah, no, I mean, shit like that, people are dumb.
Yeah.
People are really dumb.
Speaking of people who are dumb, I got someone pulled over by the police the other day.
Oh, yeah. Do tell this story.
I was so happy. So I was driving home from TAFE, and there was this great big motorcycle rally or something, and there was all these motorcycles driving. Maybe they probably would have gone through Traralgon first. So to get to Bensdale, my hometown, it was probably shit. I'm just advertising my hometown. It probably would have been about a 2-hour plus ride for them. But then also there's the cars accompanying them and such. And so it was really busy on the highway. And so we're coming through to the town between Sale and here. And all of a sudden this fuckwit he overtakes me first, and that's fine. But then he goes to overtake the guy in front of me. And there's a fucking truck coming towards us in the other lane. He just fucking fangs it, overtakes him, barely pulls in with enough time to spare before the truck would have collided with him. And I can visibly see the truck driver mouthing, oh shit, oh shit. And so I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to call the police. So I had no idea what to expect when I was calling the police. Like, it was... Like, I was expecting to be told off for, like, wasting time or something, but, like, they took it pretty seriously, so, I reported them...
Yeah, that's actual, like, dangerous shit.
Yeah, so, like, I reported them for, like, dangerous driving and speeding and whatever. And so, like, when I'm driving back, I'm sort of stressing, like, oh, what if I've told them the wrong place? What if they go to the wrong place? Am I going to get in trouble? I put it out of my mind, and then maybe 10 minutes from town, I see, police lights up ahead. Get a bit closer, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a red car. Get a bit closer still. Oh yeah, it's got a spoiler. Get a bit closer still. Ah, it's them. And so just like, I was just like giggling and clapping like a fucking seal all the way home. And I've gone past them. Pardon me. Like, I'm going past them about 100 on the highway. But I hope to God they saw me just grinning at them as I go past. I am the worst person to be with on the road. I don't take shit if you're doing something wrong. Like, there was a lady on her phone while driving on a freeway with a car full of kids. And so I'm fucking beeping at her, and she, like, nearly swerved off the road. I felt bad for the kids if she'd have...
Don't do that, though. Like, beeping at her is not a good thing. Like,
yeah.
Don't do that, because that can cause her to nearly swerve off the road with a car full of kids. That's on you.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like, that's not okay. Don't do that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Like,
but hey, at least she hung up her phone.
but hey, if you had caused her to wreck and those kids die or something,
Yeah,
I don't think her getting off the phone is that important.
I didn't think about that. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just the way you described that was, yeah, she was. Yeah. I beeped at her and she almost swerved off the road. Yeah, that's not good.
Like, things I try to say sound better in my head than when I say them, actually. So yeah.
Yeah.
I apologize for past things and maybe future things that I say that sound very weird. It sounds better to me when I say it. Yeah, I apologize.
That's alright. That's alright.
Yeah.
No, I.
What were we
Yeah,
talking
just-
about in the first place? Phobias.
We were talking about phobias, and then we were talking about work and safety shit,
OHS, and then police.
and the fact that I'm also really scared about possibly losing my job because I've missed 2 days of work this week because my agoraphobia has crippled me to the point where this is gonna be really gross, but I'm peeing in a bottle again because I can't leave my fucking room.
Baby,
Like,
you are sniper.
I just like it's bad right now to the point that I can't even get myself to get food today.
Baby.
To get food today because I didn't eat yesterday really except for those tacos I made.
Yeah.
To get food today because I didn't want to leave my room. I ordered a pizza and didn't go down to get it, so they would have to come to the door, and then didn't go down to get it when they came to the door, so my landlord would have to. And then I didn't come down and get it when she was calling for me to get it, so that somebody would have to bring it upstairs, and I would only have to open my door long enough to get the pizza, say thank you, and close it.
Baby.
Like, it's to the point that, and that was a huge waste of money that I could have used to buy groceries at some point.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
But like,
love.
it's really bad again, and I'm really hoping I don't lose my job because I contacted the people through work about finding a therapist, and I haven't heard back from them. And it's been 2 weeks now, 2 weeks in like a day,
Yeah.
and I don't quite know what to do because I really can't not get this done. Like, I need to find a new therapist badly.
Yeah. Then,
And-
like, with that being said about you being worried about losing your job, you've told me that your boss is quite understanding of it now that you've explained.
Yeah, but
Is that
at
right?
the same time, they can't just let me not work for
Yeah, that's fair
literally
enough.
months or literally weeks at a time. Like,
Yeah, that's fair enough.
at some point, I have to come in to work.
Yeah.
And I mean, I made it through all of last week, but that was it. Like, I haven't gone in since Friday,
Yeah.
because I can't,
Yeah.
because I can't get myself to, and it sucks, and I really wish I could fix it,
Yeah.
because I would very much like to be a functioning human being.
You are, love.
No, I'm not. That's the problem. If I was, I could, go to work and not be stuck in my room peeing in a bottle because I'm too afraid to go down the stairs to the bathroom. That's not a functioning human being.
Sorry.
That is somebody who is not a functioning human being.
Sorry, love.
Very much. Yeah, I don't know what to do. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of just stuck. And until I can find a therapist, which, since I don't know anyone around here, finding a therapist is kind of really hard. It's just, I have to just wait it out, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. Sorry, you got a bit too
Got pretty real there.
a bit too much, sorry.
It's alright, love.
I just I don't know what to do because
We'll work
I
it out.
can't figure out how to fix it.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Yeah, maybe. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yep.
I just brought it all down.
It's okay.
Well, yeah, I guess. You got anything else?
Not really?
Oh, we are gonna. I know I said it last week, but we are actually starting to get into the swing of doing things again.
Yes.
I wrote a little bit the day before yesterday, and when I can get myself to not become a sobbing wreck whenever I try to draw, I will have the next page of Dead up.
Yeah.
And Max is working on things, and they have a bunch of stuff to post up to their blog, and
Indeedy.
we'll try to actually be worthy of having actual patrons. So,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry about that. The four of you,
Yeah.
all four awesome people.
Bless you all.
And hey, if you want to support a couple of kids who are attempting to do something and only kind of half succeeding, patreon.com/SSP. I'm gonna actually start pushing for that, because
Yeah. Shameless promotion.
well, it's on our fucking podcast anyway.
Yeah.
But no, I also just, if we can get into the swing of actually producing content regularly that people will pay for, then hey, maybe I don't have to leave my house, and maybe I can spend less time freaking out about whether a cloud is going to turn into a block of ice and fall on me, or some other random irrational bullshit like that, and more time
Yeah.
actually making things. So, yeah, and eating helps too. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
But yeah, that's about it for now. I gotta record some game footage to put on the video version of this. I don't know what it's gonna be. So whatever you're watching, I hope I don't suck too much. It might be me leveling my Ash, just because I need to do that anyway. So more Warframe,
Yes,
I guess.
Hurrah.
Yeah, that's about it for me.
Yep.
All right, everyone. Have a nice night.
Take care.
See you in the next one.